Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya200. As you may remember, we were about to hear the story of Changdev. You may ask who Changdev was and where he came from. Listen to the description of him. Listeners must keep their minds peaceful and listen attentively. In the first watch of Brahmadev's day, 14 Indras were born. All these fell into prison. Such were the wonderful deeds of fate. On a certain day, the son of Brahmadev, the storehouse of all knowledge of bhakti, by name Narada, a noble Vaishnava, suddenly appeared. The moment the 14 Indras saw him, they made him a namaskar. The celestial rishi, with a smiling face, began singing, full of love. Among them, Changa was a noble Indra. Wearying of his many days of imprisonment, he joined his hands to Narada and asked him a question. He said, "Tell me, please, what means can I employ to obtain my release from this world? Tell me of that means of deliverance by which rebirths may be avoided." The son of Brahmadev, hearing him say this, replied, "There is no such means in this world, but go into the world of mortals, and, O Changa, become an avatar there. There is there a great sacred and holy city by the name of Pandari. You will find there a heaven on earth, and the Supreme Brahm will appear there to you standing on a brick. Know this to be true. There you'll find and enjoy the association of saints and the singing of kirtans, and all the citizens, men and women, are jivan muktas, free while living. Go and become an avatar in the world of action and bring about your salvation. Without going to the world of mortals, those who live in the city of gods and in the heaven of Brahmadev can have no final deliverance." Hearing the words of Narada, he made him a prostrate namaskar and said, "Use such methods as will free me from this body." Narada at once gave him a mantra with 12 syllables, and he at once became free from his body. Changa and the god of death. The Marudgan, Indra Changa, then became an avatar at Punyastamba, on the bank of the Ganga, as the son of a Brahmin. Both Vitoba and Rukmini were very aged Brahmins. In having the pleasure of a son, they had supreme joy. The child was glorious and brilliant. As soon as they saw it, their hearts filled with love. On their son's 8th year, he was invested with the sacred thread, and then he was married. Whenever a thought came into his mind, he would carry it out. By a mere wish, he could go through the air. If he pronounced a blessing with his lips, it immediately took effect. Wherever his footsteps fell, all the cities were there to serve him. He knew all the 14 kinds of learning and the 64 arts. He knew how to hold the mind in control. When 100 years of his life were completed, the hour of death had come. He placed his soul at the crown of his head and deceived the god of death. He evaded the moment of death and then again brought back his life into his body. Many days thus passed. 1400 years passed. Still, he did not suffer the stroke of death. He never became aged. His reputation in the world grew great. He was accustomed to go regularly to Pandari, to perform kirtans, and to dance in them. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.